And today we're going to take a look at a machine that I've recently purchased, bought, used. I've used it for 4 weeks in the studio. Every day I've done tattoos, lining, colour packing, shading, soft shading with this machine. I've had so many questions that I thought I would give you a review and my honest opinion as to is this machine any good, basically. And I could have gone out and bought any machine if I'd have wanted, Bishop, FKNs, Critical, but no, that's not me, as a lot of you know. And I do a lot with a good friend of mine on his channel, helping people out on learning how to tattoo and things like that. So I decided that I'd go down a different route. I'd see whether I could find a machine that was budget friendly, capable of doing the job, and easy for somebody to maintain, clean, and use. I did have a couple of, shall I say, requirements out of a new machine. And they were, one, it had to be a direct drive. I don't like using swash drive and I don't like using core machines, so it had to be a direct drive. Two, it had to be small, compact, and have a stroke that's hard hitting. I've always used 3.5mm and I just thought it was time I wanted a machine with a stroke at 4mm and above. With that, also, I wanted it to be wireless. Now, this machine that I'm going to review, you can either use corded or it does come as a wireless kit. I purchased it as a wireless kit along with a spare battery. And it's the battery that's paired with this. It's not a proprietary battery because all my other machines have got proprietary batteries, and the problem with that is if machine breaks down or your battery packs in, both of them are scrap. You can't use them. I wanted it to be able to chop and change, use it elsewhere, and basically that's what I've done. The batteries had to have a side display and tactile buttons. I didn't want none of these digital buttons because once it's wrapped it's hard to press and so on and so forth. I wanted it easy to wrap, and that is it. From there on in, I spent a few weeks looking for the machine, hunting, looking at reviews, and I finally found a machine that was budget friendly, strong stroke, I could have it wireless, and the reviews on this seemed to be too good to be true for the price. So with that, let's dive in. I'll show you the machine, I'll show you what it's coming with, how it were packed, I'll show you the batteries that I bought, and so on and so forth. I've purchased, this is the Ambition Torped machine. It's a very, very small, compact, direct drive machine. It measures about, in this form without a battery on, measures about 90mm long, and probably around about, I can remember, is it 32 or 36mm in diameter. And you can buy it separate, just straight for an RCA cord, if that's how you want to use it. But I prefer wireless, so I paired it, and it comes with a kit with Ambition's own Quark battery. Now this thing is 2 amp hours, it's great value, it has jump start facility which you can switch on and off, and the thing, this point from here, only measures 45mm. So when you put it on the machine, you're probably looking at 136mm long in total. Fits in your hand great, it's not back heavy. I'm finding that with this machine, coupled with this machine, moves around easy enough. I can get in 7 or 8 hours worth of tattooing generally using a voltage of around about 7-ish, 6, 6.9, 7-ish, 7.1. It's at 8 volts. It's relatively quiet, very low vibration, which I like. Super easy to wrap. For cleaning, it's dead easy. It's brilliant, super simple. Take that off, take your grip off. You can clean in here, through there, all the way around. Dead easy to get into end. You can clean that off. And also, if you want to get to the motor, out it comes. You can clean the motor, clean where it goes, no problem. This machine comes, and when you get it, the packaging, to be fair for the price, is great. It comes all in one of these little zippy cases, all packaged up, load of different goodies, RCA cords, charge cords, and with this machine you get an extra cam pack. When it ships, it'll ship with a 4mm cam, and that is quite a strong stroke anyway, but you also get the opportunity to add either a 4.5mm or a 5mm cam if you want a stronger stroke. In there, this comes with the tools to change it, free of charge, in the box. I'm currently swapped my 4mm cam out and I'm running a 4.5 with no problem whatsoever. Been great. And like I said, the added bonus with this machine is direct drive, and it's also, which was a complete shock, is a brushless motor. It's not a cordless, it's a brushless. No brushes to wear out, seems to get better battery life and everything. And I've been using this every day. It's never let me down. It's not uncomfortable. I've not had a battery run out on me or anything. It is a great little piece of kit. The one thing I will say is when I got it, it did come with a 4mm cam fitted, and I swapped it to the 4.5. And when you read the reviews, a lot of people are saying, oh, it's a little bit noisy, blah, 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 when you swap cams over. Yes, I found that. And one thing to look for, which I noticed, was this little plunger. If you turned it sideways, didn't seem true down here. So just with my finger and my thumb, I bent it just a little bit, and the end of the plunger comes dry. There's no lubricant on it. So if you want to just check that, put a little bit of lubricant on it, put it back together, and when you'll find that when you start it up, it is over 50% easy, quieter. Running 7 volts, lovely and quiet, no vibrations. It's a great machine. What more can you say? It punches lines in, even on 5mm, if you know, 4.5mm, if you know what you're doing. Punches lines in, large liners, 14 round shaders, I've not had a problem with. Colour packing, 15 round mags, 25 round mags, no problem. Even down to super soft shading, which you can do with this. Just technique, and anybody that knows what they're doing with it is going to be great. So yeah, so that's it. Ambition Torped. I found it by accident. Purchased it, very, very inexpensive, and I will tell you how much I paid for the kit with the battery and also the extra battery in a minute. Coupled up together, you're not going to go wrong. I don't think you are. I've used it for a month in the studio. I've done 20-30 tattoos with it. Never let me down, never missed a beat. Puts the ink in how it should do, how I like it. Now, the crucial bit you all want to know. I have left a link in the description down below. as to where I bought this from. And like I said, I bought the wireless kit, which comes like that, and then I purchased the second battery. And believe it or not, altogether, for everything, shipped, delivered, come to £140, which is probably equates to maybe $170-ish. I'm not right sure on the conversion. But yeah, if you want to grab yourself a great little machine, you want to give it a go, it's not going to let you down. I wasn't disappointed with it, to the point that the machine I used every day in the studio, rocking a 3.5mm cam, and I've used it every day for the last 3.5 years. Since I bought this machine, I haven't used it. I haven't used it at all. So yeah, give it a go, guys. You're either going to love it, you're going to hate it, but the crucial thing as well is it's not going to bust your pockets. It's not going to bust the bank, break the bank. It's not going to cost you the earth. What I would say is, if you go in, you're going wireless, purchase these Quark batteries that go with it. They're great, honestly, super simple. No silly software updates or anything, just plug and play. Again, great little batteries, stay on, no problem. They're not going to come off. I haven't had anything, and if you just, the little bits and bats, like I've said, if you find it's a little bit noisy, just check your your plunger sideways, give it a tweak, make sure you put some either, I don't know, A&D ointment, Vaseline, or some machine lube on the end of the plunger when you put it back together, and you will find it'll run as smooth and a lot quieter. So with that, I'm going to leave you with this machine, and there you go again. Once again, it's the Ambition Torped, tiny little thing. You will enjoy it. Sits in the hand perfect. You're not going to get hand ache using it, or wrist ache using it. And with that, again, I've left a link to where I bought it from down below. And I appreciate you guys being here. I know it's only short, I know it's only sweet, is this video. Just that I got so many questions, I thought I would put it out there, and it saves me constantly answering questions. What I would appreciate is if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, do live shows, critiquing people's tattoos. Also, there'll be more to come like this. I have got some live tattooing sessions coming up, and some pre-recorded stuff. So if you don't want to miss out, subscribe, press the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.